Wow. Class. This is good. Is that old show, that old radio thing? She screams at the class. Anyway, sorry about that. All right, I think we're about ready to get started. Good evening. Welcome to the annual Small Business Awards, presented by your Carroll County Chamber of Commerce and Miller Resources for Entrepreneurs. It's a new partnership we have this year. We're excited about it. I'm Mike McMullen, president of the Chamber. I'd like to recognize our partner in this event, Doug Howard, Miller Coordinator, and Diane Petro, Small Business Support Expert. That's what I'm going to call her. Where are they? Let's see those. Doug and Diana. Where are they? Here's Doug. Where's Diana? She's in the back. Excellent, excellent. I'd also like to recognize from the Chamber office, Miss Peggy Soper, who's done a ton of work behind the scenes to make this event possible. She's hiding back here. Give her a round of applause. One of the only times Peggy can drink on the job, and she's hiding back here. We think it's coffee, but it's not, okay? I'll just tell you right now. With the Chamber, volunteers really do make all the difference, so I want to recognize a couple of folks who are here. One is our immediate past chair of the board, Miss Lori Blake, and she's our past chair and the HR director of Fuchs North America. Lori? And next year, our incoming chair, I think I saw her here, is Miss Lynn Wheeler, Executive Director, Carroll County Public Library. Stand up, Lynn. Let them see who you are. Come on. Don't be bashful. Stand up. There she is. She's awesome. Okay, if you are a current member of the Chamber's board, could you stand up and let people see you and give them a round of applause? These guys work really hard, and they have to put up with me, so give them a round of applause. Also, thanks to our sponsors. I'm going to just kind of like briefly say who you are, stand up real fast, and then we're going to come back in a little bit and have you guys give a quick little message. But without your faithful and generous support, this event would not happen, guaranteed. So we've got Baltimore Gas and Electric Company, Mr. Mike Fowler. Carroll County Department of Economic Development, Ms. Denise Beaver, she's over here. Stanley Black & Decker. Where is Stanley Black & Decker, Ms. Ann Fagan? Oh, there, she is right here. Thank you, a new sponsor. And Fuchs North America, we've got two of you. Stand up again. And we also have our media sponsors, the Community Media Center, who are filming this event today, and it'll be broadcast many times so you can watch it to your heart's desire and see all these folks win. So let's give them a round of applause. These guys do a great job. And another media sponsor is the Carroll County Times, and I don't know if I saw them here. They're not here, but... Oh, Adam's here. Give them a round of applause. They're great. They're an excellent partner. Okay, and also a sincere thank you to all of our elected officials and their representatives who are in attendance tonight. And we've got Delegate Haven Shoemaker. Where's Haven? He's already sitting. He's over here. Very good, Haven. We're going to be giving each winner a citation from Delegate Shoemaker. That's what it's called, right? Is it? Okay, very good. I get that mixed up. What is it? Ben Cardin. Okay, I got that next. Senator Ben Cardin wasn't able to be with us, but he sent congratulations and citations for the winners as well. So I think what that means is if you get stopped for like an actual ticket by someone, you can give them that, and it's like your get out of jail free card. So hang on to it tight. We've got our county commissioners. I think we've got the whole group. We have Commissioner Steve Wantz. Where is he? Over here. Dick Weaver. Oh, what is this? Somebody go and get him. No, he was supposed to be here. Thank you. No, you're going to stay, at least until you give your intro. We've got Commissioner Dennis Frazier, right over here. Commissioner Richard Rothschild, and Commissioner Doug Howard. He's got two hats. You're going to put one on, one off, one off. I'd like to also recognize the president of Carroll Community College, Dr. Jim Ball. Did I miss anyone that I would normally introduce? Because if I did, I didn't mean to. Speak now or forever hold your tongue. My wife's here. Is it okay that I don't have to introduce you? All right, I don't have to. All right, if everybody could take your cell phones and put them on quiet. We don't want them ringing during the event. I got a text message, but I really want to read it, but I'm not going to. Okay, this is a fun night. This is kind of one of these upbeat nights, a feel-good night, where we have a chance to recognize friends of ours, people who live and work in this community who do an excellent job, who keep folks employed, and so just have fun. That's why we've got the bar in the back. You know, probably during the event, if you're quiet, you can slip back there and get another drink and come back this way. The Chamber's got 540 members. We've been the voice of business in Carroll since 1924. I've not been there the whole time. Sometimes I feel like it, only the last six years. But we build relationships. We have a strong pro-business voice in Annapolis. When they're in session, we write lots of letters. I think we sent off like 85 or so letters last year. So we try to look out for your interests. A couple things that people don't always know, and I'd like to take a platform like this just to kind of say it. We hold a lot of events every year that people might not even know are driven by the Chamber. Events like the Carroll Biz Challenge, the Outstanding Teacher Awards. We've been doing that with the schools for 27 years. The high school-aged Biz Challenge, the Drug and Violence Awareness Expo. This will be our third year coming up that we're doing that. Leadership Carroll, we do that in partnership with our friends at the community college, and that's in its 26th year. And Carroll County Restaurant Week and a lot of other amazing events come through the Chamber. Your membership helps to support that. I want to thank you for that. So tonight, we recognize some of the best of the best. Before we move on to our awards, I do want to say, our awards that we give through the Chamber are modeled off of the state awards that are given. So there's things that you have to have and things that you have to do to be eligible for a state award, so we have that apply to our local awards as well. So when people win an award with us, they are, at that point, they can go on and run for one at the state. And we've done pretty well in the last several years. We've had some people win at the state level, which is always good. For the winners, looks good on your website, gets you a lot of good, awesome recognition. So I would like to introduce, at this time, he's not commissioner, the coordinator for Miller, Doug Howard, that's his hat for right now, to come up and say a little bit on Miller's half. So give him a round of applause. You're not the commissioner now.
No, we rehearsed that. So, for those of you, unfortunately, that have been to a couple of events since I've taken on this new role, you've heard the whole saga about the Miller hat. I left the hat home tonight. I thought really it's been overdone. But I think maybe as a visual aid in the future, I may bring it just to make sure we don't have any questions or confusions. Well, I am here tonight as the coordinator for Miller, which are Resources for Small Business and Entrepreneurs. It is a program that has been historically part of our economic development effort for a long, long time in a number of different iterations. About a year ago, Miller took on the primary responsibility that had been part of what we did through economic development. It's still supported by economic development, and we have an excellent partnership, but to really focus on those services that we provide for startups and for businesses that want to grow in the community. At that time, we were very, very fortunate to be partnered with an organization that we've worked with for a long time in different ways, but now we are co-located and working together on a steady basis, and that's the SBDC. So I want to recognize Darren Payton tonight. Darren, if you could stand up. Darren is relatively new to the community, but not really because he was here before. He does an excellent job counseling and consulting, and we're really very fortunate to have him as part of our team. The college was very willing, and we certainly appreciate the idea that going out and taking on this responsibility for entrepreneurship was something that they were willing to do. So in that, we've had tremendous support from Dr. Ball, from Karen Merkel, Vice President, and also I know we have Libby Trossel here too that does our corporate training, and I will tell you it's an excellent team to be part of. They're really dedicated to helping business in the community. For a long time, economic development has been something that I've had a real interest in, and it's so important because as we continue to grow as a community, we know that the growth of small business and the success of existing businesses here is where we get our innovation, it's where we get a lot of our jobs, it's where we get services back to the community, it's where we get those that commit resources of their own philanthropically, and for my colleagues on the end wearing my other hat, it's where we get our tax base as well. So it's very, very important. So tonight we're glad to be here. The Chamber is the stalwart for business in our community. Being here, we're going to have a little fun with our awards. We have 5 awards that we're going to be giving out later on to recognize some of the folks we've had the opportunity to work with. and we hope you have a good time. I do believe every small business owner should get totally comfortable with the idea of shameless promotion. If you don't subscribe to that, you really need to. So somewhere in the room there are flyers for an event that we're having in December called And Away We Grow. And it's a one-day business retreat. We're having it out at Chaladon down in Mount Airy. And what we're doing is taking snippets of some of our instructors' best classes, 45-minute little chunks of the classes, to come out, have a nice day, spend a nice morning in a very, very nice environment. We're going to feed you well, we're going to inspire you, we're going to get you motivated, and we hope to see many folks out there. So there's a bunch of those flyers there. If you know someone that might want to do that, we certainly have room and would love to have you. So with that, I'm going to turn things back over to Mr. McMullen. I am going to look a little like a commissioner over there for just a little bit, and then I'll be back to talk about Miller Awards in a little while. Thank you very much.
Okay, at this point, I want to ask Commissioner Steve Wantz to come up as the President of the Commissioners Board to give a brief Commissioner's welcome. I do stutter, but that I meant to do.
Are you
Be good to me.
are you threatening me, McMullen? Is that what it is?
No.
So now that I've got the podium, good evening, everybody. It's good to see the crowd that's out here, and congratulations to all of you. Everyone that's involved in small business, we applaud you. And as can I say, Commissioner? As Doug Howard said, certainly everything that you do is something that we rely on at our level, and we are extremely grateful for the fact that you've picked Carroll to look at your innovative ideas and to be inventive, and that's what small business is all about. I was a small business owner for 35 years, and I've been in your seat, and I know what you are attempting to accomplish. So congratulations to all of you. All of you are vital to the success of the economy in Carroll, so congratulations. The other thing about small business is it's excellent to be able to put a face to a name. And when you get to the big corporations, while we certainly do appreciate all of their efforts, small business is putting that face to the name. And that is certainly tremendous to be able to do that. I see friends out here that I've met. I could pick out some of them and point out some of these businesses, but I don't want to, if I pick those out, then I'd leave others behind. So to all of you, I just say great work. Carroll County is growing, and it's as a result of what you folks are doing with small business. So congratulations to all of you. And certainly, with the resources that you have, with our chamber, congratulations to them for sponsoring this too. Couldn't be done without that. And I'm going to use a line as I leave here of Mike McMullen's. And if you've ever heard his wonderful little commercial that he puts on the radio, it's about supporting small business. These people are your friends and neighbors. And that pretty much sums it up. Congratulations to all of you. On behalf of my colleagues, kudos. Keep up the good work.
I've never been quoted before. That's good. That was brief. That was good. Okay, sponsors. They're hugely important. Again, without them, we can't make these things happen. So we've got 3 sponsors we're actually going to hear from. And the first has been a longtime sponsor of this event for as long as I've been here and before. This is my 7th time through it, which I can't believe. But Baltimore Gas and Electric, Mr. Mike Fowler, External Affairs Manager, I think. If that's not your title, I apologize. But Mike, give him a round of applause. Come on up, Mike.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike, and I'll echo the comments. Congratulations, not only the winners, but the nominees as well. Mike mentioned we sponsored this for a very long time for very good reason. I think that most chambers, about 80% of the membership is small business. That's typically the number, so really are the engine of the economy. The large corporations obviously play a significant part, and our corporation, of course, plays a significant part, obviously. But we want to be your partner and help support you. There's one way we can do it, visually, but we have a number of programs for small business around energy efficiency. Our smart energy for economic development is something you need to look into. So I could go on for a long time, but just let me point you to bge.com. The website has plenty of information that you can draw from to help move your businesses forward. So again, congratulations to everyone, and keep up the good work, as Commissioner said.
Thanks, Mike. Our next sponsor, it's first year for this event. Second year for this event. I'm getting old, sorry about that. We're talking about Fuchs North America, and it's so great. This is their second year to sponsor it, and they haven't even really opened your doors 100%, or if you did, you just did in Hampstead, so 2 weeks. And it's great that we're going to get to hear from the corporate executive chef, because you guys are having a PM Connection coming up soon, and all that tells me that we're going to have some amazing food at the Spice Place. It's got to be awesome. So I'd like to have you give a round of applause for Elizabeth Lindemeyer, corporate executive chef from Fuchs North America, with their message. The stage is a little messy.
Good evening, everybody. I'm really excited to be here and to meet with all of you, and hopefully we get a little time after to talk. I'm in somewhat of a unique position where I just started with Fuchs in January, so I'm new to the area, and because of the position I hold working as a corporate chef, I've moved a lot. I've been in a lot of different areas, so I've lived in big cities, I've lived in small towns, and I get asked all the time, oh, you just moved to Westminster, what do you think, what do you think? I love it. We just love it. This is an amazing area. Westminster and Hampstead, I mean, we have so much fun going all around, going to the different restaurants, going to all the small shops, and really, it's a great feeling that everybody has here. You have a wonderful community, and we're excited to be a part of it. And I know Fuchs is really excited to be here and to be part of Carroll County very soon. In just 2 weeks, we'll be moving in and opening our doors to more of you to come in and explore what we can do, and hopefully, to help the community grow even more. So I just want to thank you all for the wonderful work that you do, and excited to meet you all, and either tonight or throughout my time here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And our last sponsor we're going to hear from is their first time with this event, and we're happy about that, and it's another business out of Hampstead. So we're going to hear from Ann Fagan, plant manager for Stanley Black & Decker. Give them a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. Stanley Black & Decker is proud to have been a member of the Carroll County community for 65 years. Actually, I had to get my calculator out to do that math. And we're very happy to sponsor this event. We want to congratulate all the winners. Small businesses are the backbone of community. I was raised by a small businessman myself, so keep up the good work. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Very much. Thank you. Okay, now it's time to, my notes say receiving line formation. So this is the receiving line over here. These people are already in line. We need our sponsors to sit over here as well. We're going to shake hands to the award winners. Delegate Susan Krebs, did she make it? Is she here? Haven's here, though. Delegate Shoemaker, where'd Haven? Oh, where'd he go? Haven, would you come up and join the receiving line, please? Peggy, who am I missing? Oh, that's right. And that should be it. And then the one last chair. Very good. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. The chamber's going to do ours. We've got 10. And I'm going to read a little script about each person. You'll see some slides. When I ask you to come up this way. I'm going to hand you your award. Don't stop for any pictures. Come down this way. Watch your step. It's a high step up. People can fall and break hands almost, isn't that possible, Lori? So just be careful on your way up and down, and then shake everybody's hand. And at the very end of the night, we're going to have you come up and get a picture with your group. So each of the winners, we're going to get a picture with you. So don't leave, please, even if you've got something going on in downtown Sykesville, don't leave until after we get your picture. I said that for Ellen's benefit. So we're set. Very good. Okay, once again, the Chamber's awards have been structured in a way that people that win them are eligible for the state awards. So we're going to start out with our largest winner. Small business is a very relative term. I think in the state it's defined as any business with 250 employees or less. So these are all small business awards. So the first award is going to be for Shelter Systems Limited, Small Business of the Year with 51 through 200 employees. This place is amazing. If you've never been there, it's absolutely awesome. So a little script on them so you can kind of understand them a little bit better. Shelter Systems Limited is a manufacturer of floor trusses, roof trusses, and engineered wood products for the building industry in the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast regions. This family-owned, privately held corporation has been a manufacturer in Carroll County since 1976. The company grew from 5 employees in a trailer office with a one-truss setup system in New Windsor to 150 employees in a 120,000 square foot facility with 14 setups on Meadow Branch Road in Westminster. The growth can be attributed to the culture established by the Heichel family, treating employees as family members and customers as true partners. The company goal has always been to produce the best product in the most efficient and timely manner. Before building their new larger facility, they explored best practices by sending teams to visit other truss companies across the country. Staff from managers to floor shop personnel met weekly for 2 years to establish the most efficient and innovative processes. They discovered there was no one process that was completely what they wanted, so they developed their own. And people come from all over to see them now. They created a state-of-the-art facility. Wood is stored in a climate-controlled storage building yielding a higher quality product. Using the lumber and retrieval system, a process they developed, the wood moves from saw to assembly, out the door, onto a delivery truck. Computer and laser guidance systems guarantee accuracy. Shelter Systems' in-house ERP system allows them to track jobs from beginning to end. The company has received certification from SCORE. That stands for Structural Component Operations Reaching for Excellence, and they receive this for quality control. Certification and training of the staff allows Shelter Systems to offer value engineering and customized plans to suit the customer's needs. Employees are empowered to suggest and develop new and better processes, benefiting both the company and the customers. The hiring and retention of new employees, customer satisfaction, quality products are elements for continued success. Accepting the award for Shelter Systems Limited, a small business of the year with 51 through 200 employees, is Dwight Heichel, owner and CEO, and Joe Heichel, COO and President. If you could come up on this side. Give them a round of applause. Congratulations. Peggy can hand it to you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Place truly is amazing. If you've never been there, come to Leadership Carroll. We just went through this past year. It was great. Our second award, got several in this category. This goes to the Small Business of the Year with 11 through 50 employees, and this award's going to be given to Info Pathways. I think most of you know them. Founding partners Tom Bethune and Doug Heck started Info Pathways in 2004 as a full-service information technology support firm. The Info Pathways of today, though, is very different from the company that it was. Their ownership has changed to Tom and Teresa Bethune, and their lines of business have also changed. They are now heavily focused on residential customers who require 24 hours a day, 7 days a week support. The company operates 3 basic lines of businesses: technology consulting and projects, managed services, and they also act as an internet service provider through their subsidiary, Freedom Broadband. Their technology consulting and projects customer base has grown by 33%. Known for network design and implementation, hardware, software support, they also work extensively with process automation and networks for SCADA systems. Primary customers for this line of business are small to mid-sized businesses, not-for-profits, and local governments. Managed Services, which was released in June 2016, is expected to account for 25% of their revenue. The goal with managed services is to ensure clients have access to the information and applications they need when and where they need it in a secure environment. In the future, InfoPathways will be offering these services to residential customers as well. Freedom Broadband offers residential and business internet service, and subscriptions have increased, and they focus on providing service to areas underserved by traditional providers. They provide service to 7 new neighborhoods. They added a new tower in Tawnytown and have increased their bandwidth 200%. In June of 2015, Howard County government asked them to provide service to western Howard County, and they're also expanding into Frederick and Adams counties. InfoPathways feels it's their job to be on the leading edge of technology. Team meetings are scheduled to plan work weeks, and an incentive plan to encourage collaboration and fiscal commitment has been implemented. InfoPathways solves problems. They invest in new technology and test it in their office to see what customers may face in their homes and offices. They've deployed new software platforms to make it easier to communicate and to collaborate to serve their customers. So accepting the award for InfoPathways, a small business of the year with 11 through 50 employees, I think are owners Tom and Teresa Bethune. Or it's just going to be Teresa Bethune. Certificates. Our next award winner in the Small Business of the Year with 11 through 50 employees is the French Twist Cafe. I have a hard time reading this without trying to do a French accent. I know it's a bad thing. It's a fun thing I like to do with Elaine. I will try. Oh, what the hell? No. Elaine Taylor had a dream in January 2011 to open a coffee shop. After many years of research and hard work, she welcomed her first customers on April 1st, 2014. It took a long time. She put a lot of work into it. The French Twist Cafe is a coffee shop that sells extraordinary coffees and offers a full menu of savory and sweet crepes, or crepes. Is it crepes? Is it crepes? Elaine was the winner of the Audience Choice Award at the Chamber's first annual Carroll Biz Challenge. She did a great job. Since the French Twist opened, it has been performing beyond Elaine's dreams. Sales have constantly been growing, and they've sold, I believe at this point, over 105,000 crepes and over 94,000 drinks since opening. I've bought quite a few of them. Her idea was to open a coffee shop, but she soon realized she was running a restaurant. It was quite an adjustment. Most of her customers came to enjoy the crepes, so she purchased another griddle to keep up with demand. She's managed labor costs by setting staff during peak demands. She's improved their actual training, and now she has an experienced staff. Improved management also of costs and goods and reducing waste has also contributed to her success. The French Twist customer base is composed of people from Sykesville and the surrounding towns. Her shop has a base of daily and weekly repeat customers. The kitchen was redesigned to be open so customers could see the action, and it's paid off. The motto of the French Twist is coffee, crepes, and conversation. They pride themselves on knowing their customers, and many are greeted by their first name. The French Twist has truly become a destination, bringing many people into downtown Sykesville who might never have come. They began offering gluten-free crepes, and they advertise on gluten-free websites. Elaine is working with a gluten-free bakery to provide baked goods to the French Twist. Employees are treated like family, and she plans a special outing once a year with them and a Christmas party complete with gifts. When Elaine asked a regular customer why he came to her shop, he replied, "There's literally no better tasting latte anywhere. The employees are very friendly, and the French Twist has a great personality." So, accepting the award for the French Twist Cafe, a small business of the year with 11 through 50 employees, is owner Elaine Taylor. Give her a round of applause. Oh, okay. What's on your website?
No, Info Pathway Design.
Oh. An Info Pathways designed their website. Our next award winner, Small Business of the Year with 11 through 50 employees, is a place that my grandkids absolutely love, and that's not why they got the award, they just love it. Stratosphere Trampoline Park. In December of 2012, the Stratosphere Trampoline Park and Ninja Warrior Course adventure began with a dream and a goal to, number one, bring local families together in a unique and healthy way that was different yet complementary to organized sports teams. Number two, to give kids and adults something different to do. And three, to motivate people to put down their electronic devices. That's pretty good. Brian Zuber designed, constructed, and brought to Carroll County the first and only indoor trampoline park featuring wall-to-wall trampolines and, at this time, the state's only Ninja Warrior course and professional airbag, bag jump, I think it's called. A 22,000 square foot building that once stood empty for years is now a premier destination in the community. Stratosphere Trampoline Park is the ultimate destination for active social outings, intense individual workouts. I haven't been doing a lot of those recently. Team gatherings and other social events, including birthday parties, fundraisers, customized private events, and organized nonprofit outings. Their versatility is a key contributor for their success as they welcome people of all ages and abilities. 46% of their customers are 0 to 18 years old. 43% are between the ages of 18 and 45, and the remaining 11% are 46 and over. Excellent customer service and a unique product offering has built a loyal customer base. The park offers a variety of programs and services and adds new products like the Ninja Warrior course, homeschool programs, and lock-in events, just to name a few. Stratosphere developed and launched an iOS and Android app for mobile devices and tablets so that customers can take advantage of the latest specials, as well as customer loyalty programs. The website provides full functionality for visitors to not only learn about the park, but to purchase tickets, book parties, register for dodgeball games, and much, much more. They've gained insight into their customers' experiences by reading feedback from online review sites such as Facebook, Yelp, Instagram, Twitter, and Google. These channels have allowed them to improve the park and their customers' experience. So accepting the award for Stratosphere Trampoline Park, a Small Business of the Year with 11 through 50 employees, is Brian Zuber. Brian here. Jump up. Good to see you, man. Congratulations, okay? Very good. Watch your step. Our next winner, Small Business of the Year with 1 through 10 employees, a little smaller. We've got Raptor Productions. Raptor Productions owner Chris Bartosik started DJing at his college radio station by hosting a weekly 80s event. No, I'm sorry, 80s show. Chris caught the attention of a local DJ and soon was helping at various events. It became apparent to Chris that going solo was the next step, and so Raptor Productions was born. Raptor Productions is a professional mobile disc jockey able to provide music, act as an MC, and help with event production and lighting. He's seen his business grow and branch out into upscale weddings, proms, homecomings, and other events for businesses, schools, and individuals. He's invested in gear and portable power, which allows him to provide service for indoor and outdoor events. Thus far, 2016 has been busy with multiple bookings every week, personal referrals from satisfied customers, marketing through his website, business cards, and social media such as Facebook, Google, Twitter have resulted in the number of bookings doubling for 2016. It's pretty good. Raptor Productions currently has another DJ that's available to help with the multiple bookings, and they've grown both in number and size, ranging from 50 to 1,000 or more guests. Clients have a vision for their events, and Raptor Productions works with all the other vendors acting as coordinator for the event so that their vision becomes a reality. Online planning forms help ease the process for clients, and Raptor Productions is only a phone call or an email away. They masterfully coordinated the Chamber's 90th anniversary party. You guys did a great job. Raptor believes in maintaining three major qualities: integrity, passion, and professionalism. Chris attends seminars and networks with others in the industry to keep up to date with industry trends. He's the vice president of the Baltimore Area Disc Jockey Association, and he's a founding member and the membership director of the United States Disc Jockey Association. Raptor Productions gives back to the local community through nonprofits like Rape Crisis and the Carroll Hospital Center, to name a few. Accepting the award for Raptor Productions, a Small Business of the Year with 1 through 10 employees, is owner Chris Bartosik. Come on, Chris. No problem, buddy. Here you go. Get your eyes. Watch your step. I remember those. Our next award for a Small Business of the Year with 1 through 10 employees goes to MarketWorks. MarketWorks is a multidisciplinary marketing, advertising, and strategic planning consulting firm in Westminster. The company specializes in developing customized solutions to provide organizations with a competitive advantage in today's marketplace. Owner Missy Wilcox has been the marketing consultant to the City of Westminster for many years and is very connected in the local community in this capacity. MarketWorks has helped companies establish their brand, build market awareness, increase sales, and exceed their business objectives through strategic market planning, logo development, advertising, public relations, social media, and collateral development. Ms. Wilcox uses a strategic planning process to analyze a company's strengths and to help position them as a market leader. MarketWorks is proud of its client retention. Many of Missy's clients are long-term, and her client growth is due to continuous referrals. Year-to-date 2016 sales are 14% above 2015. One example, KCI Technologies was one of MarketWorks' first clients. She provided them with leadership training programs. Missy's the creator and the facilitator of the KCI Emerging Leaders Program, which is a two-year leadership program. MarketWorks is known for its innovation and creativity, producing original events, product offerings, new social media strategies and taglines. MarketWorks manages print and advertising campaigns for many clients, and they are known for the print quality and competitive pricing they get for their clients. MarketWorks' strategy is to be organizationally agile, adapting to the ever-changing business climate, and to provide real-time expertise. These are contributing factors to their success. So accepting the award for MarketWorks, a Small Business of the Year with 1 through 10 employees, is owner Missy Wilcox. Where's Missy? If you were up on the stage, this is not safe. Be careful. Oh, thank you. Some real water. Thank you. Our next award goes to Small Business of the Year 1 through 10 employees, Run More. The decision to open a specialty running store here in Carroll County really came out of necessity for Steve Moore. He was looking for new running shoes and didn't have time to go outside of Carroll to visit a store that focused on running shoes. So he kind of realized that Carroll had zero options when it came to catering to runners. So Run More specializes in running shoes and gait analysis. 20% of their business is also from walkers and athletes from other sports who are looking for a good shoe, for some apparel, or for an insole. They have relationships with local doctors and physical therapists who send them patients. The store has even hosted health clinics and yoga classes. The store hosts Spike Night for the high school cross-country and track teams, meeting with parents and coaches explaining what they do and how they can help students stay healthy during the running season. It also doesn't say that Run More is located directly across from O'Lorden, so it's very easy to find for people like me. Run More also offers event timing and planning using their high-tech chip timing system. They can sit down and build a charity race from the ground up and help with anything from course design, sponsors, local vendors, permits, race day timing, and online results. In fact, Run More is involved with somewhere around 36 races this year alone, at least when this was written. It's probably even more. And Run More continues to grow. Sales were up 31% in the first half of 2016. They're utilizing every bit of the storefront, but they're slowly outgrowing the space. Sounds like they're fastly outgrowing it or quickly outgrowing it, and they hope to expand soon. All the staff have a running background and spend around 30 minutes with each customer asking questions that will help determine a good fit. Customers are recorded running and walking on a treadmill for a gait analysis. Customers leave with a shoe that fits and hopefully helps to prevent them from getting an injury. They stay in touch with customers using Facebook, Instagram, and a monthly newsletter. Their service and knowledge set them apart from the chain stores by a long shot. A past winner of the Chamber's Carroll Biz Challenge a couple years ago, and now a Small Business of the Year with 1 through 10 employees, owner Steve Moore of Run More. Where's Steve? Be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Congratulations, Steve. Our final winner in the Small Business of the Year with 1 through 10 employees is Blue House Architecture. Founded by Melissa Clark, Blue House Architecture is celebrating its 11th year in business. The company is a full-service architecture firm providing design services to large home builders, private developers, contractors, and homeowners. They offer a wide range of services for a variety of building types, including residential renovations, new home design, commercial structures, and more. Blue House is in fact no stranger to the Small Business of the Year Awards, as they're a past winner at least once. I know they went on to the state level as well. Blue House has developed an innovative business model that is based upon being an integral partner in the design and construction process. 2016 is on track to be the company's most profitable year ever. They have already completed over 50 projects this year, and they've surpassed their total 2015 revenue in just the first half of this year. Pretty impressive. A priority for Blue House is ensuring that it remains well informed on construction techniques, building and design trends, and changes in the building codes. And these things change all the time. She remains current on emerging aesthetic trends and materials and focuses on conservation. Blue House launched a completely updated website, which was a priority for the company, and expanded its social media presence, including Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest. So Melissa also regularly blogs about architectural and design topics on her own website. And she uses her professional expertise to contribute to the local architectural industry and several local charities. So accepting the award for Blue House Architecture, a Small Business of the Year with 1 through 10 employees, is owner Melissa Clark. This is her 4th award with us. Now we're going to move on to a couple of nonprofit awards. These will be the Chamber's last awards, and then we'll turn things over to Doug Howard to hear from Miller. Nonprofit is an important category because they do a lot of wonderful things in our community, generate employment, spend money. They're a good partner, they're a good business. They should be recognized. So our first nonprofit Partner in Business Award goes to Carroll County Youth Service Bureau. Carroll County Youth Service Bureau provides a continuum of community-based mental health and substance abuse and youth services for children, adults, and families in Carroll County. They use a multidisciplinary approach to deliver prevention, intervention, and treatment services in the least restrictive and most cost-effective manner. In 1994, they serviced 973 people. In 2004, it was 1,857. And in 2015, that number rose to over 3,200 folks that they served. Henry Ford once said, "Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, working together is a success." This is especially true when it comes to the relationship the business community has with their local nonprofits. In 2009, the Carroll County Youth Service Bureau achieved the goals set in their capital campaign and built a 22,000 square foot building on Kate Wagner Road. Organizations must find ways to efficiently provide for their programs by building a more sustainable path to the future. They did this by thinking outside the box and by creating business partnerships. They hired their first development and marketing director. They established 3 annual events, numerous annual appeals, and created a completely new branding campaign. They also update their strategic plan every 3 years along with each committee's goals, objectives, and deadlines. They plan for the future. In 2014, a state mandate was developed which now requires all Medicaid communication to be submitted through an electronic health record, EHR. The purchase and implementation of an electronic medical record is extremely costly, about $300,000 for a nonprofit agency their size. They sought financial assistance through their EHR appeal and were grateful to have received numerous donations for the expenditure. Carroll County Youth Service Bureau has not only grown, but they've flourished since they were formed over 45 years ago. So accepting the award for Carroll County Youth Service Bureau, a nonprofit partner in business, is Executive Director Lynn Davis. I can carry you down, but that makes it easier.
Thank you.
Be careful. The last award from the Chamber tonight is our second nonprofit partner in business, and that's going to Shepherd Staff. Founded in 1991, the Shepherd Staff is an ecumenical organization that exists to reach out to those in crisis, to aid those in need, to support those in trouble, to seek out and encourage pathways to self-sufficiency, and to be a witness for Christ in our community. In 1991, a total of 498 households were helped. In 2016, as they celebrate their 25th anniversary year, a total of 5,800 households were served. Shepherd Staff is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. The ministry they have depends on community dollars, in-kind donations, and their own fundraising efforts. No state, federal, or county funding supports their programs. Many services beyond financial assistance have been developed to respond to unmet needs, such as non-food items, cold weather outerwear, books, food, fellowship, and much more. On-site services include a laundry and bath facility, a clothing shed, telephone use, newspaper use, in-house mail drop, hospitality, grocery coupons, an outdoor picnic, and an outdoor meditation area. In 2016, Shepherd Staff began expanding its back-to-school program to areas outside of Westminster, Tawnytown, Union Bridge, New Windsor, Eldersburg, Sykesville, Finksburg. They now hope to expand their emergency financial assistance program to these areas in the future as well. They do all this with 1 full-time employee and 4 part-timers, and with an annual budget of just over $250,000. They're volunteer-driven. They help to strengthen our community by ensuring that all Carroll County residents have access to services. Local businesses provide sponsorship for annual signature events. They help promote, solicit, collect, and deliver supplies for annual drives like the Back to School program. Businesses collected and distributed 4,600 coats for the Call for Coats. Rex, the prescription piggy bank sits on the counters of local businesses. And there are literally hundreds of local businesses that support and that remember Shepherd staff all year. If you've been to the town mall and seen all the trees they have, that's them. Shepherd staff benefits both the business and broader community as clients are provided with resources and with support to help them become productive, full participants in the local community and economy. And accepting the award for the Shepherd staff, a nonprofit partner in business, is Director Brenda Meadows. Going to bring Doug Howard up here in a second, but if I could get everyone to give a round of applause to all of the Chamber's award winners again. And at this point, I will invite Mr. Doug Howard, not Commissioner Doug Howard, but Mr. Doug Howard, up to the podium. Your turn.
Thank you.
We'll dance.
We'll dance. We'll do the Irish jig, and then you can speak French. So is everybody having a good time or what? Delegate Shoemaker hated when I did this when he was a commissioner, so he'll hate it again now. Is everybody having a good time or what? We are celebrating the success of local business here in Carroll County. Got to be excited about that. If that doesn't excite you, what the heck would? All right, well, one thing I was remiss to do when I was up here before, because partnerships are such a critical part of what we do, I do want to recognize Tamar Osterman for the Department of Commerce. Tamar, Department of Commerce is a great partner. We're able to refer folks to them, and they provide tremendous services, and that's a derivative of Governor Hogan's administration. We appreciate them being here. At this time, I'd like to invite up Dr. Ball. For those that think I always have to be in control and in the lead, I want to recognize the fact that I am really, really great at sucking up to my new boss, and he's done such a great job in helping us get Miller off to a great start. So he's going to give out awards.
I'm going to be Vanna.
You're going to be okay. Nope, Dr. Ball, we're going to bring you right up here.
I'm going to be up here with you.
Yep.
I'm not.
And Peggy's going to give you the awards. So, you know, because I work for this really open-minded, creative thinking, really fun, cool organization, right? Yeah. We're going to have some fun with our awards tonight. So our first award tonight is for our Miller Rookie of the Year. So our Rookie of the Year award goes to Once Upon a Crumb, Heidi Burnett and Brittany Zarumba. Now, they are a bakery. They are just so cool. They're out there doing things like many of the festivals. They do the farmers markets. And it is no correlation between the fact that they came up with a cupcake with a Miller logo on it and the fact that they are Rookie of the Year. Their business encompasses not only some great food, custom cakes, fresh baked pastries, locally sourced ingredients, and baked goods for folks with dietary restrictions, but they're also working to create a physical location, which we're going to be very excited. It'll be in the south part of the county, and also provide work opportunities for citizens with special needs. They were the People's Choice Award winners at the Biz Challenge. We're excited about their new location. In the interest of shameless promotion, I will tell you they have been selected as Elite Tents and Events Wedding Expo lead baker for the expo that they'll be having in the spring, and they are also voted one of the businesses most likely to be found on a Miller billboard. Accepting the award for Rookie of the Year, Heidi Burnett and Brittany Zarumba. It might say Once Upon a Bakery in the brochure. That's not exactly right. But they are a bakery, so. All right. You know, there's one commissioner on the end there. It's just hard to get past him. Okay. Isn't it an honor to have the commissioners here? I'm so excited. Anyhow, our next award we called Who's the Boss? And that is to recognize a business in the community that has done an excellent job of not only developing their own business idea, but bringing employment to our community. So for this award, I'm going to ask Darren Payton from the SBDC to come up. We're going to test the weight limit of the stage here. Nothing against Darren, but the three of us. The partnership with SBDC is a critical partnership, and he's had the opportunity to work with our next award winner. So Darren, it's all you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no kidding, right? All right, make sure we're all on different blocks.
Yeah, that's right. When this goes down, I'm going that way.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, now the winner of the Who's the Boss category is Lasered Edges. Now, before we give the award out to them, let me share a little bit about a background of Lasered Edges. Lasered Edges is a family-owned and managed custom engraving company that makes one-of-a-kind gifts and keepsakes. Their location in the Town Mall of Westminster specializes in engraving of photographs into a variety of materials, including metal, granite, acrylic, glass, and wood. The picture can come from your cell phone, Facebook, or anywhere. You upload it, they enhance it, and then create a high-quality laser engraving. Now, Brenda and Bruce Dash started Lasered Edges in 2014. And we at the Small Business Development Center had the pleasure to meet them in February of 2015. Now, during our time working with Brenda and Bruce, they have expanded their business multiple times. Starting with just a small kiosk in 2014, they first expanded by moving into a small storefront at the mall. This was followed up by them purchasing a custom t-shirt kiosk. And just last month, Lasered Edges moved into a larger storefront at the mall for its latest expansion. Now, due to this expansion, Lasered Edges has become a rapid employment force. Including Brenda and Bruce, Lasered Edges has a total of 12 employees and still growing. Now, around the world, Bruce Springsteen may be known as the boss. But here in Carroll County, who's the boss? Of course. It's Brenda and Bruce Dash with Lasered Edges. So accepting the award for Who's the Boss is Bruce and Brenda. So give them a good round of applause.
We could
Yeah,
have.
right? They could have, right? They could have done that. Congratulations. Now I'll hand it back over to you.
Great, thank you. All right. Truth be told, I wasn't taking chances on the stage, so. All right, our next Miller Award, we call this award No Way. Because when someone comes in and describes a business idea to you, you hear a wide array of ideas, you know, and sometimes they make a lot of sense, and sometimes they're really interesting, and sometimes you don't understand, and sometimes you just simply say, that's a business? No way. So the winners of our No Way Award is Enter, Exit, Escape, Kristen Ellis, and Lisa Yizagiri. Their Enter, Exit, Escape program is Carroll County's latest really cool entertainment process where you get to go into a room, you get to go in and problem solve, find clues, work as a team, have a great deal of fun, and it's something that's going to be coming to a location hopefully right after the first of the year, so we're very excited. Like some of our other folks, we're excited, though, that the fact is until they open up, while they're developing their concept and putting all their master plans in place, you can find them out at really cool places, really cool events. And their last event of the season is actually coming up, so this is their shameless promotion. on November 5th at the Sykesville Chili and Beer Festival. You can go and participate in some of their great programs. It is a great corporate team building package. And some of the most common questions we get is, can you do it, or does it cause claustrophobia? The answer is no, you will not be claustrophobic. Do you end up having any problems with the law? Can you actually lock people in a room and then charge them money to get out? The answer apparently is yes, you can. So that's really cool. And most notably, they were the Biz Challenge winner this year. So please help me welcome Kristen Ellis and Lisa Izagiri up to accept the award. Or just Kristen.
Thank you so much. So exciting. Beautiful. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Doug.
I got her name right and I messed up yours. So how about that? How about that?
Will do.
Our next award winner, our next category, is a category we call Best Supporting Business. And the winner of Best Supporting Business is Maryland Wine Cellars' Drew Baker. The idea behind this award is not just the idea of having a business of their own that they're growing and developing, but a business that also supports the development and opportunities for other business owners in the community, which is really, really cool. So they do contract winemaking, they have wine business consulting, winemaking consulting, and they can help businesses bring their own brand to the marketplace. So in a place like Carroll County, it is so cool to have a business out there that supports and encourages agriculture, that's bringing farmers from other areas into our area to have their products processed, growing our business community, and of course, supporting just the sport of wine drinking, which is great. Their slogan is, "Let's put Maryland wine on the world map." They were a finalist in the Biz Challenge, and in the interest of their shameless promotion, tomorrow is their last Friday food truck night, their extravaganza with live music, wine, and great food. Their business was born out of a family business that many of you are familiar with, the Old Westminster Winery. They've brought on the new generation and a new way of thinking, and they're helping not only their business grow, but other businesses grow along business. So our best supporting business is Maryland Wine Cellars. Drew? Good. Thanks, Doug. Really good.
Congratulations, sir.
So now we're down to our last award of the evening. And our last award tonight is what we're calling our Lifetime Achievement Award. Now, I guess the irony is that the person that we've designated as having won our Lifetime Achievement Award is really still very early on in her career. But those of you that have worked with her, that have had the experience of getting the benefit of her counseling and consulting, know that Amy Wallace has already contributed a lifetime of accomplishment and a lifetime of achievement to the small business community here in Carroll County. Now, sadly, Amy's filming a film on location in Morocco tonight, so no, that's not true. So we had this really cool idea of keeping the award a secret, which we did. Unfortunately, we ran into some scheduling challenges, and she's not here. So you see up on the screen yesterday where we staged giving her the award, and then once we gave her the award and took the picture, I took the award back so we'd have it for tonight. So I guess the bottom line is this. Amy is someone that brings a tremendous amount of talent, her banking experience, years of working in Carroll County. She started as the SBDC counselor. She went on to become the regional manager for Cecil, Hartford, and Carroll County. and is really an integral part of all the things that we plan and all the things that we do. And I know so many of you have been blessed by the opportunity to work with her. So accepting the award for Amy tonight is Darren Payton, but let's give a nice round of applause for Amy Wallace-Yingling.
Thank you very much. Do I have to give this to Amy?
You have to give it to Amy. You look better. You look better in the picture. So yeah.
Yeah, right.
All right. That's it.
All right.
So we. And in closing for my portion, I just want to again say it's been an honor to work with each of these businesses. We're excited for their success. It's a thrill to be here with Miller, the SBDC, and we hope you've enjoyed yourself tonight, and we look forward to seeing you out at many of our events and continuing to be part of what's going on in Carroll County's growth for entrepreneurship, small business, and economic success. Thank you very much.
My little schedule says there's coffee and dessert. Is there any dessert back there? There is. Okay, good. So we've got coffee and dessert. Want to give one more round of applause for all the award winners. Give them a round of applause. I want to thank our sponsors, without whom, again, this would not happen. BGE, Fuchs North America, Carroll County Economic Development, Stanley Black & Decker, and then our media sponsors, Community Media and The Times. Give them a round of applause, too. Great job. It's great doing this event with Miller. Doug, it was fun. Jim Ball, this has been great. Hopefully we'll do this many, many more years. This gives me my one pitch, but I know we got to go. You guys got to eat. You got to drink. You got to get coffee, whatever. All the winners, we're going to go where, Peggy? Where are we going for pictures? Over here? Okay, we need the winners over here. We'll get you guys in groups for a lot of pictures. But I want to give you one plug at the end of the show here. Okay, Christmas time's coming, holidays are coming, all these things. Try as much as you can, because even though there's all these business owners, all these local business owners here in the audience, and I know a lot of business folks who are local actual champions, shop local. I know a lot of people like that who spend way too much time on the dark side. They go to the dark side. They go to the computer, and they surf bad sites. One bad site, Amazon.com. They go to Amazon, the other sites, I don't know, but the Amazon.com, it's an evil site. Stay away from it, okay? Now I know it's a drug. I can help you through it. My cell phone's 410-977-3111. When you're sitting down to shop on Amazon, I want you to call me. I'm going to talk you off the ledge. I'm going to talk you off the ledge. Seriously speaking, if you don't own a shop like an actual retail store around this time, if you don't own one, you don't know how much Amazon hurts. Now, the Chamber, we've got a ton of members, 540. We like to say everybody from accountants to vineyards and everybody in between. We've got service providers, but a lot of these people that have actual retail, they're decimated at this time of the year by Amazon. And I could tell stories about how it's better to buy local because your money goes for something good here. But aside from that, just if you want to be completely self-focused, which, let's be honest, most of us do, whether we like to think that or not, you get a better product usually. And if something goes wrong, if it's local, the person wants to take care of you, because guess what? You might see them at church, or you might see them at the grocery store, and you might be able to say, that product you sold me sucks, ooh, let me see what I can do to fix it. So they're going to want to take care of you more. When people know you, if something goes wrong, they're going to be there for you. And the odds are that product's not going to suck because they care. And I'm just telling you, wherever you can, I didn't see this as much until I took this job, but as much money as you can keep local, it is a really good thing. You've got my cell phone. Please do give me a call if you have one of those relapses, though. So we've got the food in the back. Thank you, everybody. The winners up here for pictures. Please come up and congratulate them, and thank you very much.
Ha!